be like, why they all say this shit, huh? Yeah, shorty straight, just as long as you with me. When you ready for me, be like, baby, come get me.
Because I definitely think that in medicine, you have to choose how much you want to give yourself to it. And that kind of sucks, you know, but that's just kind of how the cookie crumbles, and I think that they're... Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Monday was hectic. As you guys saw from those previous clips, I went to the club. It's 10:16 a.m. Tuesday. Kind of got ready. Had to fix my hair. I literally sweated my hair out at the club. Monday was super hectic. I couldn't even really vlog at all because my MacBook died. Very tragic. My Anki cards weren't synced and I had done like over 3,000 cards from the weekend. So I was actually panicking. Had to find a last minute appointment, which I did at Cumberland. So I had to drop off my laptop. That took up my whole morning. As soon as I got back, I literally had lecture. So I had to watch my lecture. I didn't get out of lecture till like 3:30. And then actually before lecture, there was the step prep discussion. So I had to go to that. And the rest of my morning lectures, I had to spend hours after my afternoon lecture to catch up with my morning lectures. Then I had to get ready to go out. And honestly, it was just like a sad, panicky, frantic, hectic day. I'm surprised that I made it to today, honestly. I'm surprised I actually made it to another day. So, yes. This is not the fit. I need to go get my nails soaked off because I am doing my male and female genital system exam, and I didn't think about it. I was like, I probably need my nails to be soaked off. Like, they never told us or anything, I'm assuming. So I kind of just like want to go prepared and stuff. I typically just go and get my nails done, but I have to be at school at 1. So it just didn't really seem like it was going to be possible for me to get my nails done. So I might have to get my nails done another day this week. But I'm gonna go like down the street to get it soaked off. So, and then we're gonna have to get ready to go to school.
Every 3 seconds.
Okay guys, I'm back. Please ignore whatever is going on here. If I move it, it's literally off the wall on this side. If I move it, it's gonna fall, and I just don't even have time for that right now. So it is 11:39 and I got my nails soaked off. You guys, I haven't had no nails since COVID, literally. Or definitely since COVID. That was the last time I did not have any nails because we were in a pandemic and shit was closed down. But I just put my eye drops in, so I really hope my eyes don't start watering. Excuse me. We probably have to get used to not having nails here and there, at least for certain rotations. So I have to be at school at 1 o'clock, so my goal is to leave around 12:30 to go downstairs and print some stuff out. I honestly have no idea what to expect today. I'm trying not to think about it too hard because this is definitely a first. And a part of me is petrified because I don't even touch myself that way. So to be touching other people, it's gonna be an experience. Obviously, you know, this is expected when going into medicine. It's just really a surreal moment. Kind of like first year in the cadavers, like a surreal moment when it's like, oh, I'm actually in medical school. So I actually am in medical school and we actually made it to this part. You know, like, okay. This is actually, I think that they have us split up too between like the male and the female. I need to see which one I'm doing like first. I mean, I think this is definitely like as it should be too. A guided experience, so it's not like I have like tools I need to, you know, figure out how to reuse, and we've definitely have gone over the tools and have had sessions. Well, no, we'll probably be using the tools. I'm just saying I don't have to bring like my own set of tools, as opposed to when I went to the hospital my first week. I have not gotten a call yet from the Apple store about my laptop. So that's great. You really don't realize how great you have it until it's gone, because it's just so hard for me to do my flashcards because I like to be comfortable if I have to study for long periods of time. So whether that's if I want to be in my bed, if I want to be on the couch, if I want to go to a coffee shop, you know, you need something portable to study. So if I want to do flashcards like on my couch or in my bed, I have to do it on my phone or my iPad. The iPad's not bad, it's just dead 95% of the time. I'm doing it right now though, because honestly, it says that we have to be there at 1, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't start until 1:30, because when I went over the syllabus in the presentation for today, it said that it starts at 1:30, but on the email they told us to be there at 1. So I feel like there's definitely going to be, you know, a getting ready period and getting people to the rooms, getting to the standardized patients to the rooms, and kind of getting set up. So since I can't bring my MacBook, I'm just gonna bring my iPad. That's why I'm charging it, and I'm gonna sync my cards before I go so I can do it on my iPad. And honestly, doing my flashcards is better on my iPad too, because I'm able to hook up my Anki remote to my iPad. Now, I haven't tried it on my iPhone, but I absolutely hate doing Anki manually. It takes the fun out of it. And I feel like it just, to a certain point, it starts to hurt your body, the way that you have to keep hunching over, pressing the keys. Like, I rather, like, with the remote, you can literally just sit back with the blanket, click a couple buttons. So that has made it really hard for me to kind of study and be on top of my cards. For some reason, I cannot connect my Anki remote to my monitor, because my Mac Mini is connected to my monitor. And I don't know if it's because, you know, the Mac Mini technically isn't a keyboard or anything. But every time I try to map the remote, the mapping doesn't save. So I might have to try different programming software or something to remap the keys of my remote. But I was also thinking of doing like an Anki tutorial. I'm not like a pro at Anki, but I do feel like I kind of know enough to get people started with it. I mean, I think there are also hella tutorials, but maybe kind of just showing you guys like how I use the decks, but really just how like I use the decks and set up my Anki remote. I don't know if that would be interesting. Like, comment down what you guys think. I'm actually making some really good time. last night was fun. I really wasn't too sure if I was going to make it out last night because, like, I don't think you guys understand the whole fiasco with my laptop. It literally set me back on my studying. So I got behind a couple lectures and I still need to catch up on some readings and stuff. And thankfully they were kind of like my easier lectures. It wasn't like pathophys or anything where it's like, dang. And I feel like, I don't know, me and Path, we get along. So it was a Path lecture. I did go over that and I did do some flashcards for it. No, I don't think that I did the flashcards for it. I think I read a first aid and I went through the PowerPoint. So I still need to read Robbins because personally I like to read the textbook. And I think that's why too I'm going to maybe stop watching the Path lectures. I tried that back in December. I just think maybe what the difference was in December is that we had no practice questions available, and I feel like really a lot of the questions that I missed were the practice questions that we just didn't have available for my professor because she typically uploads like the past 10, she typically uploads the past years, couple years exams for whatever that block is, right? And since the December second year exams at my school, they're all cumulative. And a lot of professors don't give back those cumulative exams from past years because they might reuse the questions, or I don't know, because like you still have material being taught in that last block and that has to be added onto the cumulative exam. So I guess that it does make sense because if 20%, I mean, maybe not 20, but like, let's say maybe 40% of the exam was comprised of new material from that block. Technically, we did have some of the other answers for the percentage of questions because we have access to our exams throughout the year. And like I said, she has uploaded multiple exams. So I guess in that sense, you know, you can't complain too much. I just think that I don't need to stress myself out so much for stuff that really won't make a monumental difference. You know, like me getting an 86 is literally the same thing as an 84. And I mean, granted, it's always great to strive great, right? It's always, and that's not saying that I don't want to put in the work. I don't want to, you know, I want to do it the lazy way. I want to take an easy way out because I don't want to take an easy way out, but I also do want like more time for myself and making sure that I'm good, like making sure that I'm able to talk to my family and friends and making sure that I'm still living my life. Because I definitely think that in medicine you have to choose how much you want to give yourself to it. And that kind of sucks, you know, but that's just kind of how the cookie crumbles. And I think that there are definitely ways to choose yourself. You just have to be willing and kind of put that ego and imposter syndrome to the side and stuff and realize, is me spending 40 hours a week studying, not eating right, not exercising, is that worth that 86 if maybe I cut down 20% of that time to get a 81? Crazy. And regardless, like I was always getting higher than that average too. So I don't know, that's why I'm just saying, like, it really is a constant battle. But I'm not gonna lie, like I feel myself growing burnt out and like just really getting tired of preclinical. And that's a very dangerous place to get. And I can't get to that place because I still haven't learned everything. We haven't even learned yet half of the body systems. If for me, getting that honor, the sacrifices include me not taking care of myself, then I don't need to strive to get honors. Like, honestly, the only thing that I feel like that should be my main focus at this point, January 14th of 2024, getting through my second year, preparing for STEP, doing well for STEP, passing the first time. For STEP is going to mean that I need to make sure that I'm dedicating time to what I know that some of my flaws, some of my hardships are in, which is, for me, like, anatomy was super hard for me my first year, and embryo, we haven't really reviewed it that much this year. So I know that those are two subjects that I want to start focusing on now. Biochem, let's start reviewing that shit now. So if that's what I need to do to pass STEP the first time, and if I need to devote more time for things like that as opposed to studying 40 hours for 85, 86, I need to ask myself, what the am I actually doing with my life? I don't know how I just got into that rant, but hopefully you guys got the gist. Okay, I'm making some pretty decent timing. I have no idea what I want to eat. I was hoping I could scarf down some cereal, but I didn't even do my dishes last night, so I don't think that I have a bowl or a spoon. So I can make a protein shake, and maybe bring like a snack or something, because I think we have to switch midway for the other gender thing. So I don't know. I'm gonna see you guys once I change into what I'm wearing, because we have to wear professional. Okay guys, so this is the fit. Let me fix this camera. This is the fit. I have literally no idea where this top from. I think my mom got it for me. And I think these pants, I feel like I got at Cluster my first year. Like, sometimes they'll have like a closet for college, the collegiate chapters. So I really feel like I got these pants from Cluster, or my advisor gave them to me. I can't remember, but they fit good. Like, they fit good. So I'm not mad. My black pants are all, I don't know, they're like all broken or something. So I was like, okay, let me find a pant color, a top color. We gonna call it a day. So it's 12:12 and I'm about to get my bag together so we can leave. Guys, let's redo that. Hey guys, it's 10:06 p.m. and
I was just thinking, like,
I was crying a little bit. I was crying because I was on TikTok and I saw this TikTok. I don't know, it was just like a little low-key triggering, because like there are days and times where it's like I don't even know who I am sometimes. Like, it's just a lot all happening at once sometimes. And like, if anything, it's really just comforting to know that there are other people out there who who aren't having the best time in medical school. They're like, have doubts, or, you know, just, it's like you're just tired all the time. I told my mom today, I said, I'm so tired of just being tired, you know? And that TikTok was just like just completely right and just kind of triggering. Like I said, like I feel like you lose a lot of yourself in medicine. You lose a lot of yourself in this journey, and like that's kind of the sacrifice of it, like who you are, some of your beliefs, your ideologies, like, oh man, you just sacrifice a lot, and sometimes you don't even realize how much you have already sacrificed, and you're like, wow, I'm not even almost done. Like, is the question really how much more do I have to give? Or is the question like, where do I draw the line? Like, what is my boundary with medicine? You know? Yeah, I don't know. So I kind of just had a moment. I literally have not done anything. So please don't think that you've missed anything or I've done something. Like, you guys, the only thing that I've done is I FaceTimed my sister, talked to my mom, talked to my cousin, and FaceTimed my brother before he went to the gym, literally. And then I did DoorDash some Mo's, but I haven't really had like much of an appetite lately, so I'm probably going to rewarm that. I think I'm really like just in the mood to finish my cards. Maybe I'll get in the mood as like I'm like lightly study. Maybe I'll get in the mood to do like some path readings or something like that. I really doubt it because like I don't know. I think that I'm kind of just like going through an episode, just like a little, you know, just like a little rift. A little bit, I can't get this thing going. A little readjustment with second year, second semester, life, all of that. I hate to cry on YouTube. Like, I don't mean to cry like this. It was just, you know, it's just like sometimes I think of who I was before, you know, I started medical school and this whole journey, and I miss her. I miss her. And I know like future me is going to thank present me for all of the hard work that I'm doing to get here and to reach my goals and stuff. But that doesn't make it any harder, and that doesn't make it any harder. And it doesn't make it, it doesn't make it any easier, like, thinking that, because, like, in the moment, this shit feels like it's going to last forever. And I know that time has kind of taught me since my first year that, you know, school actually, it does go by fast. But still, at the same time, you feel so stuck in this moment, and you feel so stuck in this position in life. You're just like constantly like wondering, like, is it even a question of like when it will get better, or is it like, will it get better? Does it get better? So yeah, that's my little tearful rant. I think this might have been my first little breakdown of 2025 actually. But obviously, like, I actually just got a comment from my last video, you know, about sharing, making sure I film more instead of like these talking bits. It's just like, I don't really think you guys understand. Like, I don't do much. And I also like don't know if you guys have seen my first year videos. I ended up having to like private a lot of them because I'm not comfortable filming on campus for a variety of reasons. Mainly with it being, I go to a private school. You can't film in certain spaces in school. It's a private school. And you can't film certain classes and you can't film certain things. So it's like, even if I am going to class, like I can't have my camera out filming, even if it's just like filming me and like maybe a classmate or two or whatever we're doing in class. I can't do that. Because medical school is first and foremost always a professional environment. So that's why too, whenever I am, you know, filming at school, if I am at school, it's really me studying. It's not me actually doing something. Like, you guys will never be able, like, you guys unfortunately won't be able to see any OSCEs. Or, you know, when I go to Grady, like, I can obviously film what I'm doing before I step inside that building, but personally, I am not comfortable filming, nor am I comfortable sharing my experiences in those situations online. And I'm so sorry, like, and I totally do where people are coming from, like, oh, I really want to see what medical school, and I totally understand where people are coming from and wanting to really get that feel in a video of what medical school is like. However, you guys know me, you guys know I don't go to school. I don't use like in-house stuff for studying for med school, and you don't have to either, like if you go to med school. So I think already right there, that kind of limits some of the content wise of what you might be expecting from my channel medical school wise, because I don't go to school. And as much as I love you guys, I'm not going to go to school just to film something, because at the end of the day, a lot of what I'm doing, my day in the life videos and stuff, I do want you guys to get a feel and really understand that, you know, there is flexibility when it comes to how to study and like your schedule and stuff. But it's like school first and foremost is like important for me. And I know I just went on that rant and crying and stuff, but very important, I feel like, just to be extra cautious when you are in a field like this. Because even something as simple, like if I'm at school and it's an OSCE or whatever, as simple as like the patient's name in the back or whatever, I could get in trouble for that. I could get in trouble for like if for a certain material that I might share with you guys. Like, I am not allowed to literally by my school to share certain stuff. So I'm sorry, I am gonna do better with like filling up those spaces and doing more B-roll content. I think personally, when I watch YouTube videos, I don't really like the B-roll content. I really like people talking, like, so I think maybe that's where my editing, but I of course love feedback, definitely appreciate feedback, because I definitely am doing this all for you guys to get that glimpse of what medical school is like for a Black woman in the healthcare field, B, a young woman in the healthcare field, graduated right out of college, started med school literally 4 weeks after college. I think there are a lot of intersections with people and different individuals as to why I do this, but I also have to protect myself and my future. So yeah, but I am gonna try to do better with like B-roll content and stuff. I think it just kind of, I don't know, and this is where like I think feedback is really helpful. Like 95% of the time I'm studying. So for me, if I do like skip out on like a study session, it's because literally in the video already you guys are seeing studying. Like, I would hate for a video to be like 30 minutes studying and me not actually like talking and kind of explaining what else I've done throughout the day, because I can't record everything that I do during the day, you know? I'm just gonna do flashcards because it's like 11. My camera's gonna die. I have to get my computer tomorrow morning at Cumberland. So maybe we'll go to a coffee shop tomorrow. I'll try to film if I can. I don't have any space anymore and I can't import. So good morning, guys. It's 11:14. It's 11:14 a.m. and I just got back from the Apple store to pick up my laptop. I am so thankful that I have AppleCare. If you guys don't have AppleCare, get AppleCare. They were able, I'm gonna like put some pictures up. When this happened Monday, I like freaked the fuck out because like this is how I study. Yes, I have my monitor and stuff, but honestly, I don't want to spend 10 hours here studying. I like to be pretty portable and stuff, so it was really hard. I couldn't even flashcards and stuff like that. So it came, they fixed it. Literally so excited, like, period. It looks brand new, low-key. And with the AppleCare, I think it cost me $199, really. Here it was gonna be like 600-ish, and they replaced this entire like front portion because my whole display was messed up. Oh my gosh, she works again. I'm going to cry. Literally, this looks brand new. Like, literally, like, thank you so much, Apple. I don't even know my password for all of my devices. It's actually sad. But I guess because now I have my laptop, I have no excuse to not do any work or to lock in or to BS anymore. So that's great. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I'm still feeling like kind of down. I don't know, I think I'm kind of just like going through another like episode. I hate school, like just feeling sad and down about school and stuff. So I'm trying to like get out of that because it really does, like, when I get into this like mindset and just feeling sad all the time whenever I think about school, which is pretty much all the time. So I feel sad like all day. And I think also part of that is because I haven't been taking my my medicine, and I really thought I hadn't been taking it for like 5 days because life has just, honestly, I can't even blame it on life because I don't know why I didn't take it. Just being lazy, not taking care of myself, prioritizing myself, really. Yeah, so I'm just feeling like sad and down, honestly. And I'm just kind of like, why am I even in school again, really? So, yeah, just like, you know, full transparency and stuff with that. And I'm telling myself, you know, it's okay to be down and have these bad moments and stuff because that's always going to be life, and like shit is going to be hard. I'm trying to do better with like acknowledging how I feel and like, okay, I am sad. I really don't like being in school. I don't want to think of school or do anything school related, but you know, I can't. I'm here for a reason, and this is just like a little stump. I'm sure it's just, I don't know, you guys. I get tired. Like, I'm tired of being tired. So, I think I'm gonna start off with, let's see, Monday I had a toxicology lecture I didn't go over. I had a path lecture. I went over the PowerPoint. Maybe I'll just do like a screen recording as well on QuickTime to show you guys. Basically, because I like haven't been on my computer, I need to update like what I have done, and I haven't done much, so there's not going to be much to update. But for Monday's path lecture, the only thing that I did is I reviewed one lecture review, one reading, resources. I read first aid. I still need to read Robbins. So I should probably go ahead and go back to my weekly planner and routine and stuff. And I think too, like, not having any of this, it's also like fucked me up a little bit because I've just have grown with school. I just really need to stay organized and stuff and keep track of everything. And I think like I just haven't been doing that this week. So I think that has also contributed to like my mindset and how I'm feeling. But I need to read Robin's. So I don't know when I'm gonna do Monday's practice questions. I really might save all of my practice questions for the weekend and try to focus on getting ahead, or like, you know, doing all of my lecture stuff and breaking up my practice questions across the weekend. So I still need to go over the toxicology 2 lecture. I need to go over yesterday's path lecture. Thank God I only had 1 lecture yesterday. So Tuesday's path lecture. And then today I had 2 lectures, and it was a psychopath over psychotic disorders and hemolytic anemias too. Path lecture, psychopath lecture. Okay, so I mean, like, technically still have to do the Anki review. UWorld practice questions. Then you guys already know we need to do some AMBOSS practice questions. Tomorrow I have another farm lecture and another path lecture. Lab Friday, another psychopath Friday, and then I have to go back to the hospital on Friday. So honestly, I'm not overwhelmed because I feel like a lot of the material this week like isn't like too much, especially with only having like these 2 classes a week. We are approaching, tomorrow will officially be 2 weeks out from my first exam. So that's why like I really need to focus with catching up on all of my lecture material, and why I think it will probably be the best idea to split up my practice questions across the weekend as opposed to like catching up on lectures on the weekend, because like throughout the week I'm able to solidify some of that content and stuff through the Anki review. So I think that will probably be my best idea for what to do. I think I'm gonna start off with a little bit of Anki review, maybe do like half of the deck for today. Have like 1,000 cards, so that's like maybe 500 cards to do. So I think that's what I'll do for about 30 minutes before switching over to path. I kind of want to go over, I don't know, I think I like watching path lectures. Like I'm thinking if I want to watch it, and I like to watch the lecture. So I'm still thinking that I might watch the lecture. I'm not sure. I need to look at the PowerPoints because they do just be like reading verbatim.
Long as you with me, when you ready for me, be like, baby, come get me.
Imagine have a night out in Paris, following the romances. Baby, I forgot it. Swear to God, you can have it. If you took a chance on me, girl, you would see that. I'm in everything.
I think I'm gonna clean up for like 30 minutes for like my kitchen and like my living room area, because you guys, my place is just giving me anxiety. Can't remember the last time I just have like stuff everywhere from the weekend, from Monday when I went to the club. Shit, like I can't live like this anymore. We need to clean up. So I'm gonna try to dedicate like 30 minutes, a 30-minute break to just tidying up a little bit, you know? A little multitasking. Get up, you know, just get up, get my blood flowing, get loose. Oh. I get really bad like contact dermatitis, so I swear I'm not like being extra wearing gloves. My hands will break out into hives sometimes when I touch literally anything, especially boxes. So that's why I'm just wearing some gloves. What was I gonna say? Alexa, how much time is left on my timer?
You have 16 minutes left on your 30-minute timer.
Okay, cool. So on Monday, they played some songs that, you know, back in the day I used to stroll to. I was like, wait, I haven't strolled in a minute. So when P-Power came on, I had to see how much I remembered, because we're going to Opium. I think we're going to Opium on Saturday, but we're going to another club on Friday. And I think I'm gonna like extend this week's vlog until Saturday, since I didn't really vlog Monday for real. So yeah, I have to, P-Power's my I love that stroll. So I was like, wait now, not that you're supposed to stroll in clubs or anything, but you know, in the Airbnb, if we all like, it's finna like, we're all finna be back together, like the girls and I this weekend. I'm so excited. So I felt like I just needed to brush up and stuff. And I love P-Power. Like I feel like that's one of the sexiest strolls that we have. It's so cute. So when I heard that, I was like, I need to see what I remember. But that was like a nice little dance sesh. That kind of woke me up a little bit too. So that's good. But I am about to wash some pans. Maybe not even some pans, literally like all of my pans. I just have stuff everywhere. I don't know why I do this to myself.
I've been outside all night long, looking for some signs in the stars. I need some insight to your heart. I've been outside all night. I've been outside all night long, looking for some signs in the stars. I need some insight. You can't even sit in